Familia, I am poetic.
Hey, family, this is your boy, Mr. M2J.
How y'all doing today, man? How's your day today? I haven't really talked all day with you. I mean, we talked back and forth a little bit, but we haven't really talked. How's your day today?
I know it's not Monday vibe, bro. It's business, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bro.
Just been running all day. He's crazy.
Ooh. Y'all, this might be a Hispanic thing. It might be like specifically maybe in the Puerto Rico thing. But I'm out here looking busted here. Ah, beautiful. Okay. You ever eaten aceituna just by itself? Like
No,
green olive, the Spanish olives?
I don't eat aceitunas by themselves. What kind of crazy stuff is that?
What you mean? Y'all, I'm just looking so busted right now. It's because I just got out, it's been a long day. A lot of training and stuff. So apologize for the craziness, but I had to get something nice. Look at that. Look at that. This is how vain we are, people. I'm not vain. I just don't want to look
Yeah,
buff.
no, that's how
No,
vain
yeah.
he is.
No, I got a little tray here. I just like olives. I do like my olives in a good martini, though. I'll admit that. But I like olives in general, so that's my weird quirk right
I never had a martini. I don't know. It didn't really caught my attention. I'd rather have a mojito before a martini.
there. Oh, always. But yeah, that's the beauty of that. So you had a pretty chill day
Yeah, I mean, pretty standard day for today.
for a Monday.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, I just did some work, try to figure some stuff out. Pretty much it. But the beauty of Monday. But
Yeah, facts.
welcome everybody back to the Latinos Unfiltered podcast with me, poetic Mr. M2J over here, where we kick back, sip our drinks, maybe cafecito, some rum, whatever it is that you want to drink, maybe even water if you want to, and dive into the heart of every kind of topic we can imagine, think of, or anything that we decide to come up with.
Yeah, man. From the sounds and the rhythm of everything that we like, any artist, music, you vibing, we listening, and we listening, you vibing. So to
Right.
the real
Right.
talk that is going on in the street, what's shaking the streets, we want to talk about that too. So we are here to keep
Mm-hmm.
it sin filtro, mi gente. We are keep it raw.
Facts. That thing was sour. So, with each and at home are stuck in traffic or maybe eating olives like me, something random, join our family. Welcome to this episode. Let's laugh, learn, maybe spill a little cheese along the way. Because, like as we always say, life is too short to not live, to not have a good time, to not just do anything good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so if you're riding on the bus or you're sitting at the house, make sure that you put your headphones on, turn the volume up, and let's get ready for today's episode. Bienvenidos to the vibrant world of Latinos Unfiltered. Let's go.
Facts. Oh man, you know what I'm craving, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. So we're gonna talk about
Are
a
you
little
pregnant?
sunshine.
Are you pregnant?
No, no. Well, I don't know, man. There's like in this world nowadays, it's kind of like if I was to have a kid, because I'm
Do you
planning it soon.
identify
But if
as
I am,
pregnant?
I want a boy, bro. I want a boy. Not I identify as pregnant.
You identify as pregnant now.
Oh my god. No, I know, man. It's been oh, hello olives. Hello olives.
Stop
What's a
smacking to the olives and
what's a
let's do this.
what's a weird food that people don't normally smack on by themselves? Like for example, olives. I do know a lot of people who do this, but what's a weird food that you would say you would eat on the decent regular that some people might say is weird?
Hmm. Hmm. You know quenepas? Well, in Panama we call them mamones because you gotta suck on them.
¿Te gusta mamar? ¿Te gusta mamar, mamón?
We call them mamones because you gotta suck it. Suck in my quenepas.
Pause. Pause. Yo, oh my god. Mm-mm.
But yeah, no, like we used to make them. I don't eat them as much down here, but something that the way I prepare it is the kind of like the weird. Sorry, guys. The weird kind of thing that people kind of look into it because I put like salt, pepper, a little bit of soy sauce, some vinegar, a little bit of hot sauce, and then I just put it kind of like in the bag and I just shake it, let it soak in, kind of like a pickle, and then just eat it.
And you gonna
Yeah,
talk shit about my olives by itself, but you're gonna eat canepas with all that shit on it? That's
yeah, because
crazy.
this is
That's
it's a
crazy.
tradition, bro. It's a tradition,
From
bro.
where? Is it yours or is it
From Panama.
Panamanian? What's wrong with the people? What's wrong with the people?
Oh, I know you ain't talking. I know
Hell
you ain't
yeah.
talking.
Hey, for all those times you said we're part of the U.S., Mama me el huevo. Bro, really?
Eating
That's a
your
thing.
McDonald's. Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay, so wait.
Is the same.
So you said hot sauce, salt, pepper, and what else? You said soy sauce?
Yeah, we put salt, pepper, soy sauce, white vinegar, or apple cider vinegar, each one, whichever you have available, and then we put a little bit of like hot sauce.
Okay, so y'all
Picante.
who don't know, a canepa is like it's a sweet fruit. So it's like it's inside this green casing like a shell. You open it, and then once you open it, it has like this little it has like a pit surrounded with like I don't want to say fur, but like this meat around it, and you just suck on it
Yeah,
and you
it's
get the
kind
meat.
of
But
like
it's delicious.
this fleshy,
Yeah,
meaty
imagine kind of
exterior to the seed.
like a plum or peach kind of like texture, but softer and better tasting. And then it's just weird because
Something
like
like that.
Puerto Rico, it's just I mean I only can I just eat I could pop nipples all day. Unfortunately, here on the West Coast, we don't have any of that. If I want to get that, I'm paying money, and even then, like it's got to be imported. Versus if I live once I move back to the East Coast, especially if I move like depending on what state I'm moving, I can get them like often. Which if I did, I'd be eating that nonstop.
See, you need to move down here to Florida because they got that stuff down here.
Or I'd be eating that every day if I was down there. Actually, when I used to
Yeah,
live in
when it's
Florida, I
in
used to.
season, and that's why I love it because May's around the corner, so you already see like all the mango trees, which is my favorite fruit of all times is mangoes.
Yeah, I love mangoes.
My God,
Mangoes and guava is my top. Is
bro,
my top.
I'll do mangoes over any other fruit, and we actually have a mango salad. In our mango salad, we can have the sweet mango, then like the ripe mango, and then we have the green mango. And it's kind of like the same process. Like we put like some soy sauce, some hot sauce, some vinegar,
I've never
salt,
done
pepper,
that.
whatever.
That is so new
Yes,
to me. I want to. You
bro.
know what? I'm gonna be honest
I
with you. I
actually
want to
made
try
it.
that. I want to try it.
Yeah,
I want to try it just because I think it'd be a
I made
unique
it for
experience.
some people. I made it for some
It's
people.
probably
They were
good
like,
too.
"Yo, what's that? What's that, bro?" I made it for them, and they were like, "Yo, I need this in my life." I'm like,
I would
I
have never
know.
suspected that. That's it's
You
weird for
see,
me. I mean, I guess because what
Mexicans
Mexico?
have
What?
it though. Yeah, Mexicans have them. But they
I
use
don't.
the right mangoes. They call it mangonada. That, but they mix it
Yeah, but it's not
with
with
the
soy sauce, bro.
chamoy.
It's not with soy
Yeah, they make it.
sauce. It's
No, no, no,
chamoy.
no, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, they
Oh,
use it
okay,
with
okay.
chamoy and the
Yeah, yeah,
tahini or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, no, I've had mangonada. I could drink that literally every day, but I'm trying to keep my sugars down. It's natural sugar, but there's only so much you can do with it. And
And
then
that's why I like the
the
cream.
chamoy.
See, yeah, but with the green mango, you actually is not even gonna be sweet. And then when you do it with the right mango, with the combination I have, it kind of like give it that like sweet, salty kind of like combination. So you can just make like
Yeah, yeah.
yo,
Okay, I could see that.
my cheeks. Just thinking about it, my cheeks are just watering like crazy. It's
Oh
just
man,
so good, bro. It's just so good.
here's a question for you that I think we all might enjoy, especially men. But and let's be real about this. I mean, we all know as men what we would technically do, but like, what if you and your
Allegedly,
allegedly, if you and your partner were to swap, you and your partner swap personalities for a day, what would that day look like?
do I really want to answer that? Do
Yeah,
I really want to answer that?
if I'm honest with
Oh
you,
man,
I don't know. I feel like
I don't want to. I
I
don't
would
want to
have
incriminate
her
myself.
do makeup on me to see how it felt to go out and look like see if I get looks and stuff. Because women always say men don't understand how it is to be in the gym, how it is to be that. Da, da, da. So I feel like I would go like on her on a day. It would have to be on a day off because I can't go to her school because I'm a flunker test for her. But like I am curious to see like I don't know. We have very similar personalities anyway. We've been together for a minute, so like I feel like if we were just chilling for the day, the only difference would be how we dressed up. We'd have to help each other dress up. But I mean, it just has personalities. So I mean, it would be interesting to see how much of an asshole I am.
Mm,
But like
I
how
don't know.
sarcastic. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's really something. Personalities is weird. I can see if you did bodies, like if you like like
Yeah,
those
if we
movies.
have bodies, I actually think that bodies is just a lot easier.
Yeah,
But
personalities would be weird.
personality wise, like swap personalities,
There's not
I
really
don't
much
know,
difference to a
bro.
point.
Because that is something that I really have a struggle with is her personality. You know, sometimes it can get really like,
Yeah,
ugh.
my like my
So
shorty's real soft. Like she's soft. So like I don't know if I could do that. I don't know. It'd
yeah,
be
no,
interesting. That one's kind of one I can't
she's
necessarily answer.
from New York. She's a New Yorker. Well, try to be a New Yorker. She's a wannabe New Yorker type of thing. She was born and raised a little bit in New York, and then she came down to Florida for pretty much the rest of her life, and then she still want to claim New York City.
I don't know what I would do. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird. Okay.
that'd be extremely odd, super odd. I don't know.
I feel like men do this all the time, so this is kind of normal for us. But what is, yeah, I feel like all men are goofy, especially once you have kids or once you have a relationship that's like a good relationship, you know, or if you're married or whatever. What's the most embarrassing thing your partner has caught you doing?
The most embarrassing thing they caught me
I feel like
doing.
I don't get really necessarily embarrassed. For
Hmm.
me, it's just goofy shit.
To be honest, I don't. I don't know. Like honestly, I don't know that they have
Or
caught me doing that is
or
embarrassing.
the funniest thing
Bro,
they or not even
it's
caught you. Maybe it's like the funniest thing they've seen you doing. Like my girl see me like, I don't know. I feel like most men have done something stupid in front of their like if I'm in the shower and I'm like, I don't know. I'm in the shower and I'm getting
well,
dressed and like ready. I might do like a little strippy dance like with the towel and stuff, but it's more of a like funny thing between me and her. I don't think it's embarrassing for me. I think it's fun.
yeah.
I haven't done
Well,
it often, but like I've done so
I
much.
did found one. I mean, I gotta search so hard in my mind because most of the time I'm like all business type of thing, and then it's just like I try to be fun, but I'm only fun when I'm like relaxed. Other than that, I try to keep like I don't know. It's just kind of hard.
Yeah,
But I don't know if you guys could see that little thing right there somewhere, right there.
yeah.
You see that right there? That's a BB stuck in my hand because I shot myself in the hand.
And they've seen this.
Oh yeah, it happened in front of them because I was messing with them and I thought that the BB gun was empty. So they were like, "Don't shoot me with the BB." I'm like, "The BB is empty." They're like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "Yes, it is." So I started going like, I went like, "Doof," like right in front of my hand, and that sucker is like, doof, just stuck right
Ooh,
inside of it, right inside
that's
of it.
always fun. That's always a fun day. How did it make you feel?
Horrible, because that sucker still hurts. It's still stuck in here. They cannot take it out because they said that if they
Why?
try to take it out, they might cut some of the tendons and then create some problems in my hand and probably get some extra
But
problems.
how long
But
ago was it that happened though?
that's been a couple years already.
Yes, I mean there's new advances in technology and you know medical sciences.
I know. Is it the location that is? Wait, let me get my assistant.
Oh,
Hello.
I think he's calling someone to find out some information real quick.
Okay. Well, not some information. I was trying to find because I have the X-ray, the little things on the X-ray, and I was going to show you
Oh,
guys the
really?
X-ray.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Okay, so while we're doing whatever, let's I have a few. I have this one. I feel like it's definitely a controversial to a point. Do you think? Do you think should gyms have stricter policies on filming and photography?
Yes, we are in an era that everything has to be documented. So unless you are a certified like trainer or some degree or whatever, and you are creating like a workout routine for your clients or something like that, stay with that stuff. Like if it's to listen to music, fine. But like all these selfies and videos, just trying to act a fool, whatever, it is are necessary. Like like once or twice is fine. Whatever. Like you want to post like your maybe your goals and stuff, but people just do it way too much, way too
Okay, so
much.
today
And
is
then some
February
other people,
26th.
yeah,
The people what?
they do it for clout. Like like all this stuff with like the girls
Yeah.
calling out guys, whatever, like pervs or whatever.
Oh, that's why I agree with you. I think it should be. regulated, because some girls do stuff, and like I've seen plenty. Like I love and we're not, we're not friends or anything. We don't know the guy, but if you guys know workout videos, you guys know Joey Swole, very motivational dude. He's in gyms and he does like little review things of people's in the gym. Like he'll call out people. He doesn't care male or female. A lot. It's unfortunate. It's a lot of females who act stupid. Every now and then there are guys who act stupid. Guys aren't, not able to not act stupid either. But there's been videos where like a female say, look at this guy looking at me while I'm working out, so creepy. I feel blah blah. But then the guy's not even paying attention to the girl. Nothing. The girl's acting stupid of some sort.
Exactly.
He
It's
calls
just
him
like
out.
he's
He's like,
not
you know
even
what?
paying you no
You can't get mad
mind.
at someone walking in front of you. Yeah, you can't be mad at someone walking in front of you or just doing their routine. They're not purposely doing it. And it's like even then, like you have to ask permission, kind of, to like, um, to do something like that. You should be asking, hey, I'm just letting you know, hey, this was happening.
Yeah.
I'm going to be filming a quick workout thing for this, for motivation. Is it okay with you? Because I think you should definitely ask permission. You can't get everyone, but if there's like 5 people around you, ask them permission. But hey, feel free to walk where you need to walk at, but just letting you know I'm be filming because I'm, motivational, or just to keep myself motivated. Be polite. It's not your gym.
Yep.
If you're at home, it's
Exactly.
different. If you're at an actual place, be polite.
I mean, who's gonna be if somebody's watching you at your house, and then we talking about a creep. But at the gym, everybody's focused on their own thing,
Yeah,
just because you want to be the center of attention and create all this clout and all this other stuff, and then that's why guys be doing the same thing backwards, because then when they get stuck trying to act all cute, when they try to act all cute or whatever, not then they don't help.
yeah. And that's the thing. Like, don't be wrong. Women do have issues where there are guys who go in the gym and they act creepy. That's understandable, and they're trying to make sure they deal with that.
Right.
And if you're going to be one of those guys, don't be. If you have an issue, control your eyes. But unfortunately, it's not. It's nowadays a lot of women are trying to get caught with that, and that leads kind of on to the next question. Which, before I do it, like I was saying before, today is February 26th, 2024. When this will be out, I'm not sure, but I like this thing because this is actually a smart idea. Um, Someone's gonna eventually have money. I don't have the money to open a gym, but if I had the money to open a gym, I feel like this is something I would definitely do. It says, should gyms offer designated areas for filming and photography? I think no. If you're there to work out. But it is a smart plan where everyone is trying to film themselves. Not everyone filming themselves is doing it in a bad way. Some people would just do it for workout videos, trying to get bigger and stuff. So it would be kind of dope to have a gym where you're allowed to do that. You sign a consent form saying, hey, if you're gonna be here, this is a social media gym. You can work out, do whatever, but it's also where you can film and do your stuff. I honestly think that would be very, very popular. Or at least
Yeah, I
have
mean that
designated
sounds
areas
like
where they have
that
some
sounds
of
like a
the
good idea.
basic.
Like designated specifically for all your social media, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you can have some prop machines if anything, so you wanna pretend that you're working out or after your workout,
yeah.
that you can actually use it. But I don't know if it's gonna be used a lot, but I mean it's an
I
interesting
Have
idea
you
to
seen the
say the
videos?
least.
I think it'd be
No,
huge. I mean, do you think it's
I haven't
respectful to
seen no
take
videos about
film?
that.
Do you think it would be respectful to take films or photos in a crowded gym?
That's one of the reasons why I'm like pictures of the gym should be like I don't know, like they should be monitored to like a really strict degree because of all like oh my god you took a picture of me, no, don't put me on your social media. Even I mean you not even know the guy or the girl, but you're like I don't want to be on your camera, I don't want to be shown.
Yeah. What
Guy,
I
nobody
hate is
cares
when
about you.
people, yeah, when people do like, I've seen a few where like there's some really big people working out and they're posting their own stuff on their own content, showing them
Yeah.
at the gym working out, and then some people will be like, oh, they're they'll start making fun of the person acting like acting a fool. It's like you're making it harder for people who and even skinny people who are not in shape, who are trying to bulk up or whatever. Anyone into the gym in general, like if you're going to the gym, you're there to work out, not to make fun of people, not to act stupid. Like if you're going to the gym, the fact that they got to the gym in the first place is the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. They went to the gym because I've seen a lot where it's like I've seen a few of some really big girls, and it's like they're getting to the point where it's like you're making fun of them for being at the gym and looking as fat as they are, or whatever, or as big as they are, whatever you want to call it. But then that's the reason they don't go to the gym is because people like you. So it's like you complain that they go to the gym and they're doing something, whether you think it's the correct way or not. If anything, help them out, motivate them, and don't be so like asshole-ish
Yeah,
about it. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that
yeah.
they're going there is awesome. The fact that they're trying to improve their life, but then it's like they're damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. If they go, they get made fun of because look at this really fat person doing this, it looks weird, or look at it's like or look at this skinny person doing, they're not doing exercise right. It's like
Yeah, I mean,
they're there,
see
they're
that's
there.
where like body shaming, bro, is that's where body shaming belongs, if anything. Because when people, there's a lot of things when it comes down to body shaming that I don't agree to, but this is one of the reasons I do agree with body shaming because if I'm taking the time to go better myself and I'm going to the gym to lose weight, to feel good about myself, to do a change on me, and you want to come and body shame me because I'm trying to work on myself, then no, like screw you. But you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to go and be an unhealthy person and have all these horrible habits, like eating habits and all sorts of stuff, and then your body looks like Jabba the Hutt. I mean, you calling for that kind of talk to you, saying like that's not body positivity. You hurting yourself. So if you're gonna hurt yourself,
Are you talking about
you
like if they're purposely saying I don't care about working out, like they're proud of how big? Is that what you mean?
yeah,
Like if they're
exactly. It's like
oh,
I'm
okay,
like I
okay,
would just
okay,
want to be the out of your
okay,
name. I
okay, that
mean,
makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
yeah.
it ain't care for you.
Well, yeah. In other words, like don't promote unhealthiness just because you feel you want to be unhealthy.
And but
And if
that's
you're
one of
going
the
to be
things that they've done
unhealthy,
nowadays. They want to come up
yeah,
body positivity, and every time like they have this girl, what is his name, Lizzo or whatever now, that she was like morbidly obese, and then everything that she like, guys, come on, why you want to promote being unhealthy? Because it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
like bro, I was 500 pounds. I dropped 250 out of those. And I still want to drop another 50 so I can be at 200 and then I want to bulk up. I want to stay healthy because I got kids, so I want to see them grow. And
yep,
and given that life is not guaranteed, I could die tomorrow. But the fact is that I'm trying to do the best I can possibly do, or the best I can possibly can do
yeah,
to make sure that I can
yeah,
prolong my own life, changing my eating habits, my sleeping habits, doing a bunch of stuff. And it was a process, but you know, for you just to go and revert, like, oh, I just want to be unhealthy, I just want to be nasty, I just want to look this way because now everybody thinks that being fat and disgusting is good. No, it is not.
yeah.
No, it is not. This is
Okay,
coming from a
okay.
fat guy, so no, it's not.
He's like, I know, trust me.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was like, wait, what? I was like, okay, um, okay, that's what's up. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I agree. It's I mean, and not only that, but if you're putting yourself on social media, it's social media.
The internet,
You're gonna get good and
yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Just like on here, we're gonna get good. We're gonna get some good stuff. We're gonna get some bad stuff. But you have to know and be prepared for all the things that come with social media. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
true,
You gotta
true.
understand it and know that if you're gonna post stuff, not everyone's gonna agree with you. Not everyone's gonna like you. For those of you who don't like us, oh well, we're still doing
Mm,
this. So
too bad, so
deal with it.
sad.
Yeah, it's so sad. Too bad. um, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, it's a crazy day, bro. I'm so excited for the summer. It was hotter earlier,
Hmm.
and like the sun was just shining on my like in my living room. It was just so nice. It was
Let it
so relaxing.
shine, shine.
That was needed, man. I was just like, oh my god, I needed to like have a
Bro, today
relaxed
was
day.
another bipolar day here in Florida. To be honest with you, it was
Was
cold.
it
It
really?
was 61 degrees in the morning, and out of nowhere, when the afternoon hit, like the heat from the afternoon, bro, it was just crazy.
My bad. My dog is acting crazy.
I was melting, melting.
So let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and move on to a very good question here.
Move it on up. Move it
Ooh,
on.
excuse me. My
Already
bad, y'all.
sleeping? Oh no.
Who's what?
Already sleepy? No.
Yo, it's not really sleepy. It's been a long day. It's Monday. It's Monday.
True.
It's been kind of a weird day today.
I don't wanna go to work.
So We're gonna go ahead and do this. This episode is gonna be called not this episode, but this part within this episode is gonna be called "Am I the Asshole?"
El culito.
So, is my wife the asshole for getting my neighbor fired? So far, I want to
That
say yes, and
title,
I have not read it.
yeah, I said like that title. I'm like, depends, bro. Like, if your neighbor a dick, then yeah, you should get it fired.
Bro. Okay. My male, so it's a 34, wife, female, 33, have been watching our neighbors, female, 22, son, male, 11 months, for 5 to 6 months now. My wife has not once asked for a day off from watching him, even though she watches him 6 to 7 days a week. Our neighbor works 5 days a week with alternating hours from week to week. The usual length of time he is with us is between 9 to 12 hours, but has been up to 14 in some instances. This includes her days off, which has been up to 18 hours with smatterings of random drop-offs for what has to be 30 minutes to an hour for small errands that turn into 3 to 4 hours of her being gone, for her needing decompression time. Wow, so the kid's basically their kid at that point. Then we get to today. My wife is not feeling well, and I'm home with her, and the kid's helping out. We thought she was still out of town, as she has been all weekend, and was not here this morning when I checked on her. She showed up an hour after her shift, starting to drop off her son, and was angry that we didn't allow him to be dropped off. Said we already took her, yes, when we did not, as we had not talked with her since Friday. Now she is texting us. She was fired due to missing too much work and consistently being late, along with posting on Facebook that because of us she was fired. Yeah, no, you're not an asshole at all. I mean, your kid is being with her kid is being with you that many hours. I mean, at that point, it's not even her kid. Does she even want the kid at that point?
Yeah, that's crazy. That is
Like
wild.
that's a little nuts right there. Like, really?
Nuts and a half.
No, 100%. You guys are not the asshole. That's ridiculous. She needs to man up, girl up, whatever, and get her.
Put your grown girl panties on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's insane.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. I'm like, that's insane. That's like mind blown. That's it. Like
Yeah,
that shit don't compute. That's crazy.
yeah. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not. No, you're not the asshole. It's simple. That's not even something to be like contemplating. It's not your kid to be worrying about it 24/7. And if she didn't text properly, why should you worry about it?
Exactly.
That's crazy. Okay, that was a simple, really quick one.
Yeah, that was simple. That was not so controversial.
That was That's how you gonna get mad at somebody for you not being a competent mom?
Exactly. That was pretty cut dry. But do you know something? That's a typical victimhood of some females. I'm always want to be the victim. Blame everybody except my damn self. Come on, be serious.
Yeah,
Take responsibility. Be accountable for your damn actions.
that's insane. That's stupid. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move to the next one. Let's see. I was about my job and people. We got a bunch of stuff here. I want to find a good one because I'm very curious. Oh, how is this? I want to see this. This is confusing me. I don't know why this is a title. Am I the asshole for farting in my own house? What? Okay.
Well, if you don't let anybody breathe inside the house, then take that somewhere else, bro. Like, go take it to the bathroom. Close the door.
But if it's your own house, I'm sorry. You do what you want to do in your own house.
Well, remember, if you're by yourself, then fine. But if you live with other people, you have to be a little considerate. If your flatulence, listen, no, if your flatulence is to the point that is like unbearable, like you can taste that stuff after you like inhaled it, then no, you need to get the heck out of there.
Yeah. Well, for
guys, just to let y'all know, I'm being mad hypocritical about this shit because I be doing the same shit I just talked about.
I see. If I'm paying the bills and it's my house, if I want to fart 17 times a day, I'm gonna fart 17 times a day. You feel me,
bro? I did the same thing.
Okay.
I just trying to sound. I just trying to sound like I was flabbergasted by it. But hey,
Okay, no. Look, 25, 29 female. Recently let my sister, 26 female, move in with me. To say this adjustment is an understatement. Back before the world shut down, I let her live with me, and it did not go well. We were raised separate, her with our dad and me with my mom. Ooh. With that being said, we have different takes on, well, basically everything. Didn't help that she would constantly compare me to others who hurt her, and I think I would do the same. Let's just say we didn't live together long, and she went to go live with her boyfriend, who she met after she moved in with me. Fast forward a couple of years, and she moves back with me. After the last time, I was hesitant, but she couldn't live with the boyfriend anymore, and I love her kids. In parentheses, boyfriend is a long story, and it was best for everyone. They no longer live together, which is the only reason I agreed this time. This time around, living with her is different. She's grown, and over the years, we worked on our relationship. So far, it's been 2 weeks, and it has had its ups and downs. One of the issues I have so far is she gets so upset when I fart or burp. By upset, I mean she yells at me, calls me disgusting, and says I do it on purpose to mess with her and that I can control it. I'm a gassy gal. I drink a lot of carbonated drinks, and I love me some beans. Holy
that kind of
cow.
that started to sound like on purpose.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm in the comfort of my own home, so I don't hold in anything. I mean, why should I? I don't think it's fair to be yelled at. There's one time it made sense because we were eating, but it's my house. I fart. I gave up being alone, which I prefer. In parentheses, I'm the type of person who's comfortable being alone and prefers it. She can't stand being alone and constantly needs attention. I also give up walking around naked, which I love. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Walking around naked in your own house is nice.
It's the best feeling ever.
It is. You can't blame the girl.
It sucks when you have kids and then you gotta stop it because before I had kids, that was like my number one thing. I used to go to sleep in the nude and just wake up in the nude.
Yeah. So now she wants me to go into the other room to fart or burp. I grew up with my mom who wasn't shy about burping or farting in her house. Am I missing something? Is it really that bad? Am I the asshole?
If you're doing it on purpose, yes. Because it sounds like she's just drinking carbonated drinks and eating beans for no apparent reason. You cannot love beans that much. I
No.
don't care.
Come
I
on.
don't know.
Are you serious? Are you really
No.
saying that? Do you know what a
Yes,
Dominican, a
yes.
Cuban, a Puerto
We
Rican is?
are, of
We eat
course, we
24/7.
no, no, no. But she did not add plates with beans together. I'm talking about she just sit down and eat beans. That like
Well, we don't know how she eats them. She just says she likes to eat beans a lot. We don't know if it's with rice. There's no detail in there. You can't assume she's just taking a can of beans and going like,
I'm taking it as face value because she just said beans, plain and simple. I mean, if I want to go and say something that has beans and I'm eating with something, yo digo arroz con habichuela. You know, what are the rice with beans or you know something like that. But if I just say plain beans, I'm talking about beans alone. She was very specific when she said carbonated drinks and beans. Why?
oh,
But
yeah. I
why?
mean, she didn't say beans by itself. I mean, let's take it out in general. But she's eating a lot of beans. I mean, the carbonated drinks. I mean, that alone is not that great, anyway.
Why? Like that's crazy. Like how many times a day do you gotta eat beans? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Like,
You know how many cultures there are that eat beans breakfast, lunch, and dinner? It's a normal thing.
but if you have problems with that, then like, come on.
I, I'll admit this: if you're with somebody with people and they don't like it, okay. If you're trying to be easier, so you don't have to. No, I don't think the sister's right for yelling at her. I think she could have done it in a better way and say, "Hey, you know, you're fighting so much; it's just driving me nuts. This house is smelling like shit. I understand this is your house, but I am paying rent here. I am paying this. You know, let's try to keep the house at least smelling good. Here's some gas X. Gas X will stop you from getting gas. I've taken gas X before. If you're pooting around a lot, especially that you don't know how some people have some, you know, easy farts. Some people have some that the minute you smell it, you taste it, and it just makes you want to puke. It just depends. So I mean, I don't think she's an
Deodorizing
asshole
butt
for wanting to do
plugs.
it in her own house.
That's an
I don't think she
idea
wants
right
to do
there,
it in her
right?
own house, but I think she should be considerate. She should be a little bit considerate. Maybe take some gas X if you're gonna be that gassy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you can always use deodorizing butt plugs too.
I wouldn't know how that works. That's a new one for me. That's how does it feel for you?
I don't know. I just gotta invent it. I just thought about it. So they just stick it in the blood in the butt like an enema, something like that. And then every time you fart, it just goes to the little machine that is inside your butthole, and it just releases some like lavender smell.
That'd be nice. Oh my god.
But you know something, I'm number one culprit when it comes down to farting in my house because I love farting in my house. Like I don't like listen. I say if I had to fart, I will do it. I don't give a damn. But there's a big but here. Like big butts in a nut. Like um, my farts are special.
What do you mean they're special?
I can
Sorry, y'all.
I
I got
can
weird people.
I can when I fart, I they come out and they stay in one specific location. They don't move from where.
I mean,
They stay like
you
in a
gotta
whole.
kind of wash
No,
it
but
to get it
yeah, no, no,
moving,
no,
you
no, no,
know?
no, not even. And this is everybody knows in my family that if I fart, I leave a gas bubble that has to be burst by somebody walking through it. The only time. If I waft it, nobody can smell it. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass, bro. I can call my sister right now. She'll let you know. The moment somebody walks right where I fart, it spreads everywhere else. It had to be an actual body walking through it. That's why I said like
It's
my fart bubbles are like deadly. They're deadly. And
it's
I don't eat beans all the time. I just get gassy sometimes. Depends. I don't even drink milk or eat eggs like that either. So it's just kind of crazy. It just happens.
I'm not. I used to love eggs when I was younger, but I don't eat them often. I haven't eaten eggs that often like I used to. Okay, so let's see here. Let me go here. Do you have any? I think you said you had a few questions, didn't you? I believe.
Few questions.
Hola,
So
Sagotas.
what's like a
Get up.
old school huh?
I'm playing. As I try.
What's like a childhood memory that makes you smile every time you think about it?
Ooh, that's a good question. Childhood memory that makes me smile every time I think about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he don't
Childhood
have it.
memory.
He don't have
Oh,
it.
there's
That's
so
why.
many.
That's why he can't even think about it.
There's so many of them. There's a lot of good memories I had.
But there has to be one that every time you go back into it, it just makes you cheese from ear to ear, and then you just be like in a good mood for a while.
I don't know if I had anything like that serious.
I mean, you don't
Um,
have to be serious. It's just something that it was wholesome that it just makes you freaking like laugh or like change your mood. Like I have one with
Probably
my
just Christmases,
with my siblings.
Christmases with the entire family. When like
Okay.
we had like we already had big Christmases, but it was just like
I mean, anyone like any Christmas in like specific like that was kind of like different from the others.
no. I mean, I had a really good childhood. Like I had a really good childhood. So like I mean, a lot of the things we did was just always fun stuff. I mean, you have your good and bads, but like
Yeah,
holidays were always super fun. Going camping on vacation because we couldn't go on vacation often. We weren't like rich, so one that probably stood out pretty well was maybe going to I don't know which one is in Florida, whichever Disney World or Disneyland, whatever one's in Florida. That was a
Disney
really
World.
fun one.
Yeah, Disney World series. Disney.
That was yeah, Disney World. That was a pretty good one. I mean, I've had a lot. We have a lot of probably the big. If I had to say, if I had to choose one, probably going to Puerto Rico by myself and my aunt, and then the family meeting up afterwards. We were there for like months at a time, and that was just in general. That was just months and months of nothing but fun, a lot of food, a lot of just good times. And this is when I was younger too, so probably that would probably be my like the one that like I can remember like oh that was an amazing time. And I don't know if I'd be like make me happy for like excuse me for like the next few days, but I mean I have a lot of good memories. I
Hmm.
can't necessarily choose one. It's not like oh I can think of this and like man it warms my heart. Like I'm just not a cheesy nigga like that. You feel me?
Oh,
I'm not a cheesy dude. Cheesy dude.
wow.
I'm not cheesy like that. It's not
He
like
wanna
oh
be
man.
he wanna be hard all the time. Pause.
And that's just it's not. I'm not. You can't change who I am, fool. I am who I am. It's just I had a lot of good times. Feel me? Like
That's
it was
good.
good times, good, simple things. It was
See,
simpler
like
time then.
one yeah, like one of the like very like top memories is the first time I got in an airplane coming from like one country to the next, bro. Every time I remember that stuff, it just feels so good being in the air for the first time. Like I enjoy every second from the moment I walked through that door on that airplane, and I was given that window seat, and I saw everything, my guy. Like you don't know how crazy it is. The only other thing that kind of like tops it off is the fact that the very next day after I came here to the United States, my mom took me to Disney World. That was a dream of ours growing up, like our entire life. My mom was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys." And then she came. She enrolled in the military. Then she got hurt and all this other stuff. And she was going through her process for rehab and all this other stuff. After she got discharged and whatever not, bro. The funniest thing about it, when I went to Disney World, my mom told me we're going to see family. So me, I dressed bummy as hell. She could have stopped me and said, "Boy, put something different, put something better." No, she let me rock with that stuff, nigga. Oh,
It was that
that
good. It was
yes.
bad.
No, it was good and bad at the same time because it was like when I look at the pictures, bro, I'm like,
Oh,
why did she let me go like that, bro? Like,
you like my cheesy breath thing? My hair is bothering me today, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I'll get my hair cut in 2 days. I'm so excited.
yeah.
So no, I
Like
gotta
my
kind of agree. The
number one,
first
yeah.
one, airplane is fun. Airplanes are fun, actually. I gotta kind of, if I had to choose like something like that was extravagant, I guess yeah, probably the air. I love flying though. That's why.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I love
from
flying.
that
Flying.
day, I that's what I'm
Yeah, you
saying.
know
Like
what?
from
That
that
would
day,
I gotta agree. That would be it. Traveling, being able to actually travel to a different state. Oh, you know what? I do have something. Let me stop playing. I'm gonna get a little. I love traveling in general on a plane, but I love traveling on a train. That
I
is probably
never.
my big. You know
Well,
what? That is my biggest memory is traveling on a train from Boston to Philly, where
mm,
because that's where my grandma used to live and stuff, where most of my family lived. So yeah, that would be my personal one. It was because traveling on a train, like you get to see different states all at once. You get to step out if you want to, chill for a little bit before the train left. Train was always. I love trains though. Like if the day they make a train that goes to every state, you could travel and do stuff like that, like nonstop. And I think they might have something similar to certain things, but like yeah. Actually, you know what? That's because I was even thinking. I saw it on TikTok, and I was like, "Man, I want to go on a train again." Like, go. There's one that's like from Cali to Seattle, and Seattle to Cali, or vice versa, whatever. And that's like,
mhm.
man, it's like a 40-hour trip. I'm like, man, I would love to do that. Like, do the food review on that for the
40
Food Channel, and
hours.
it's like something crazy. It's like a long trip, but you get to go to like through every state, and the scenery on it. It's like
Mhm.
like the scenery that they have for it is insane. Like it's because it's like a what do you call it? Like a visual. Like you're still traveling and get to a point, but like they take all like the super scenic ways,
Okay,
and that
okay.
I'm like I want to do that. Like actually, you know what? Trains are my thing. That would be
There
my
you
thing.
go.
That like if I
I
think
got
of that, I'm like
planes. You got trains. Planes and
yeah,
trains.
yeah. Yeah, because that's
Uh,
I love trains. Trains are just like
yeah.
it's old
See
school
that?
transportation
Yeah.
with still traveling.
I never really traveled on a train like that. I'd been on a train, but I was when I went inside Amtrak to go from like Boston back down to Devon's or whatever not. But
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah,
like
the T
in
train,
a yeah,
the
yeah, exactly.
computer. Yeah,
So,
I
but
would say yeah, the T train. Yeah, I mean that is still fun. That's yeah. I feel like train is just good because it's like it's just you sit down, especially nowadays. Trains now are even nicer than back in the day. Like you can get beds on trains. Like that's one thing we're planning on doing for the food channels. Like I'm gonna do like food on the train only, and then like when we go to different states because they sometimes they stop for like a half hour give or take, so you
mhm.
can get like the food at the train station. So I want to do that. Like that's one thing I want to do. Like
Oh, that'd be
food
dope.
from each
That'd be
different
a cool
places, but then
experience.
also yeah, and then see, but like we'll have a bed and stuff, so we can actually like do that. Like that's I want to do that. That's one. Yeah,
What I
trains.
did
Yeah,
hear about train is that they have better food than the freaking airplane, and you don't have to like,
yeah.
yeah, airplane. Get better, do better.
Depending on what kind of train you go on, they have like an actual like mini restaurants on it. On one of the carts, you can go eat, drink, relax, have fun. Like so, yeah. Trains is my thing, bro. Trains and planes. That's my
Yeah.
thing. That's like it's planes if it's first class. Trains, I don't
Oh,
care.
you have to be first class. This guy right here.
I'm bougie.
I
I'm
just
a bougie.
like I just like the scenery, bro. Like going outside and like going up in the sky and just looking down to like bird's eye view type of thing, bro. Like, oh, it's so crazy. But
Oh, yeah, it's
you'll be
fun.
surprised. You know what is the part that I love the most?
Taking off.
No, when it goes to turbulence.
He's like, when we're about to die is when I like to see.
Nah, because we're not about to die, bro. It's just like
You don't
like
know.
you like that light turbulence when sometimes you see like in the distance like the thunder clouds, they're like throwing lightning from one cloud to the next.
No, I do. I love traveling. Traveling in general. I don't care how the traveling is. If I'm with good people,
Mm,
traveling in general is just fun because you're stuck in whether it's on a plane or a train or in a car. You're stuck with each other. You gotta
yeah,
deal with it. So it's like, especially in a car, it's fun to travel like state to state or stuff like that with friends because like you're in a car for hours, so you're getting to know each other more. If you don't know each other more, and if even if you do, you're just having fun acting stupid. You feel me?
of
Like
course,
you're
yeah.
experiencing things together, so it's always fun. Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay, so now, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, I'm yawning so much. It's been one of those days. Today,
It's Monday, bro. Monday, Monday.
we're going to do a little technique here. I call it taking a nap.
I said, let's
Right?
take a
Yeah.
nap.
So we're going to do um how does income inequality impact opportunities and quality of life for Latinos? How does income inequality impact opportunities and quality of life for Latinos? That is a loaded question. There's a
In this year,
lot.
2024, I don't think there is any inequality at per se because everybody's on everybody's like
Yeah, but we definitely get the hard end of it, bro. We definitely get the hard end. What do you mean there's no inequality? There's definitely inequality.
I don't know.
You go to you
Me
get paid more for
working
speaking Spanish? We talked
work
about this. Do you get paid more for speaking Spanish?
no, I don't. But
That's
same thing.
inequality.
But the same thing goes for the people that, especially where I work. There's people that you got the people that speak Spanish, you got the people that speak Creole or whatever. They don't get paid extra for speaking Creole.
No, they should. They should. If you speak more than one language, I think, in my personal opinion, if you speak more than one language, that's needed. That's needed because just
Yeah,
because you can speak 20 languages, but if it's never needed, then there's no point in you get paid for it. It's
yeah,
not needed. But if you speak a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, I don't care how many languages, and in a place that's needed, then yes, you should get paid more because you're doing double the work. You're
yeah.
doing more work.
When it's relevant to the position, yes, no, hundred
Yeah.
percent. But I think at this point in time, the way the economy and the companies are treating the employees, because a lot of people want to sit down and want to talk about like, oh, it's the government. No, it's not the government. It's the private companies, and people just want to be like, oh, it's the government. No, it's the private company. They're the ones who control the policies of their companies. They're the ones that dictate how much you get paid. They're the one to
Yeah,
dictate.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh
Government.
yeah, exactly,
That's
exactly.
what
So
equality regardless of government.
So exactly. So a lot of people want to talk about like, oh, the government this, the government that. Whether it's Trump or Biden or Ronald Reagan or whatever. I mean, the companies hold everything. I mean, we as an we Americans are a corporation. Is everything is run by businesses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is a business. So the fact that people want to sit down, and that's what I said. Now, before I understand, there was a lot of more inequality because people wanted to be a lot more biased towards minorities.
They
Black,
still are though.
Hispanic. Yeah,
If you're a Spanish person versus a white person, and you even or a black person, you go to a job, you apply for it, you have the same exact. They've done studies on it. You have the same exact qualifications, but the minute they see if you have a name, Dur- like Shaniqua Johnson, for example, or Enrique Rodriguez, you have a name that doesn't sound American. They've proven with studies that they go
no,
towards a person
yeah,
who
and I understand that. Like you always
equality.
wanna have uh You want to have an okay name, if anything, because honestly, I'm not gonna sit down and I do got to see it from the other point of the companies. You know,
You can't judge it by the cover. You
no, no,
can't
no, no,
say
no.
my name is
You do you know
Latifah
how
Wendy
hard
Johnson,
you
and
know
your
how
name makes
hard
me.
would have been that your name is like like mispronunciation of a word, and then you like, oh, how do you pronounce your name? Shalaquale.
You
I'm like,
can't
bro,
hire someone and
what?
give them less income based on that, though. That makes no sense.
I mean, I'm a company. I
Not
can.
gonna
I mean,
happen. What
that's
people
why I
pay
say.
for different names
But
with the
but
people
that's
cannot
why I
pronounce.
say
I'm not gonna
like
hire
I'm a
that person
company,
because
so
I
I
can't
can
say
really
their
do
name.
whatever I want. As a company, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, but that
It's within
doesn't.
my right. Just like I have freedoms. Everybody got freedoms, and as a company, I got freedoms. You know, it's like people saying like, okay, no shirt, no shoes, no service.
That's different though. This is you're talking about income inequality versus someone just not learning how to properly dress. You're talking about this is impacting an opportunity for you to go have a better life and become something better and not be stuck in the hood or up in the ghetto or in the projects, which we've been to. We lived it. We being Latino, you know how it is. Versus being able to improve your quality of life all because somebody wants to judge you based on your skin color or your name. That's just ignorance. Like there's definitely impacts opportunities because if you're from somewhere where you're trying to learn something and if they want to be judgmental like that, you're just trying to do a job. You could be overqualified, and because they want to judge on that, it's like now I can't have the better life because someone wants to assume I might not be um, as intelligent just because my name is too difficult to pronounce or whatever the issue may be at that time. Is like that's going to impact your quality. Like you're fucking with my money, all because you want to assume when in reality I could be bringing that bag to you. You feel me? If you hire me, I'm about to do you a job better. Now you hire someone else who you hired Skylar Johnson over here, who he has a good name. He has the same thing as I do, but guess what? Proven fact, and not all, but minority Latinos especially work hard. We work hard. The one thing I saw on TikTok was this one dude's like, he's like, why can't we get other people? This black dude, he was like, why can't we get black people? Why can't we do what Latinos do? He's like, when they come over here, they all live in the same house for years. They all make as much money as they can, and then they either open a business or then they're able to get multiple houses because they're such a tight family knit thing. So, but we got to go through all that stuff because we can't get regular jobs. And I mean, anywhere from Mexican, Puerto Rican, you name it, doesn't matter. Panamanian, Dominican, it's harder for us to get stuff because we're seen as something else. Bro, 58% of people didn't know Puerto Ricans were U.S. citizens. A lot of
No,
people didn't get
yeah,
hired because of shit like that. So then we miss out on getting hired because guess what? They think, well, we're not legal or something like that. When in reality we are, and then we got to go through extra attempts just to do it. And then that means we can't have a better life because we can't make better money. If I can't make better money because you're judging me based on certain criteria factors or different factors, then guess what? How am I supposed to make the money to improve my life and make the quality of life better? Being
yeah.
Latino, I'm fucked. I'm fucked at that point. It's
Mm,
factual.
no, I mean it's actual to a degree. I agree to that. Like me personally, I have seen where like people that is just Hispanic, just like me, and they had a darker complexion, got the job I wanted. So it's
Yeah.
like, am I being judged because I'm Latino with a light skin and she's Latino with a dark skin? So I don't know. I really don't like it. Where I see inequality is just more like in general, because I see in little Billy, work at freaking Papa John's or Pizza Hut for like 11 years, or just to say something, and just be happy with freaking basic, minimum wage income type of stuff. And and
Yeah.
and also, I seen where Hispanics be hating on Hispanics, because you will talk about inequality and based on you being Hispanics. Sometimes Hispanics be the number one haters of Hispanics, and they will not give
That's
another
true.
Hispanic the
That's true.
chance to do what they can see they can do. Like, okay, you owner of the company and you're Hispanic and you're about to hire some Hispanics, but then you call them lazy. But then you're Hispanic, so how you gonna call another Hispanic lazy when you're Hispanic yourself? So that means that you're lazy. Like
I
how you
mean, you
just
could be lazy. You
no,
can have your own people and
but
somebody
I'm
could be
just
lazy.
but I'm just saying though, it's like you have to see, and it's not even that like, okay, I got them to work and then I noticed they were lazy. No, you judge them as lazy from the get go, and sometimes it's just kind of like segregation among Latinos and among Hispanics
Yeah, yeah,
from
yeah.
different
That's
countries.
true.
Like, oh, you know how some people be saying like Mexicans are hard workers, then there are other ones that be saying the Mexicans are lazy. They just like to be drinking and sleeping and partying all the damn time. So is this bias that goes back and forward? That's why I'm like,
Yeah, yeah. I feel you. I feel
it's
you.
not cutting, like it's not just black and white, just cut dry black and white type of thing. It has a lot of intricacies into it. Like I do get it that
Yeah,
they do have and do impact, like some of the hiring that goes on, but I think it goes in a lot of different ways. Whether you're
yeah,
Asian, you are African American or American African or whatever the heck y'all want to call yourselves nowadays.
this will be a different topic for another time, but I feel like Asians. I feel Asians have it easier, but we'll talk about that on another episode. But yeah, go continue, continue.
Wow. um but whether you, but it comes down to like I said, it's a lot, bro. It's my mind is just pulling from all different places at this time. That is why I kind of studying a little
Yeah,
bit, because it's not just simple to just sit down and explain it. Yes, just like African Americans and Black Americans have inequality here in the United States, Latino has them. You have people from the Middle East that has them, and you have
yeah,
people that is from Indian descent. Like Asians and stuff like that. The inequality is everywhere. It's just they're more predominant in some locations that they're
yeah,
like. If you go to a state that the majority of the population is Caucasian, of course, you're gonna stick like a sore thumb. So either can work two ways out of you. Either they're like, okay, so now um we have the how you call this, like this rare specimen among ourselves. So let me put him as
yeah,
part of my job. So people are like, "Ooh, you got the only Asian guy here. Or you got the only Hispanic in here."
yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, it's the benefit for a lot of companies have that little, unfortunately, the clause where they want it like, oh, you have to have at least a minority in the
Yeah.
company.
It's,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
I don't know if
I
you
know.
remember the whole thing like with the stuff that happened with Kid Lee when he went to Georgia with all the restaurants just treating like, man, I mean, this is black owned restaurants treating black people like shit.
Yeah, facts,
You're
facts.
treating your customers like shit where they're the ones who pay your bills. And then you create
Yeah,
all these difficulties for your own race. It's
yep,
everywhere, bro. It's Latinos be hating on Latinos,
yeah.
Hispanics be hating on
Fact.
Hispanics, blacks be hating on blacks, whites be hating on whites. It's just all over the place.
By the way, Keith Lee, I am poetic, the Wonder Food Dude. If you want to do, a collaboration with me, I'd be very appreciative of it. We
Hit him
need to
up.
help our people out. When I mean people, I mean, the Hispanics and the Latinos and the blacks. We need to, come together as one and help, no gatekeeping. You feel me? But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here in Seattle, bro. I'm here in Seattle. But yeah, no, I feel you though. It just depends on the situation. In general, I feel like there is, no matter what, there is income inequality that does impact opportunities and quality of life, no matter
Of
what.
course, that's
It just
given.
depends on how, on where and how. There are different stipulations to it because again, there are with any culture, people are lazy.
Yeah.
That's facts. Yeah, that's 100% true. But yeah, I like it though. I feel like yeah, that's 100% legit. That's it for today, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank you for tuning in, listening, watching. However it is that you decide to see this to Latinos Unfiltered podcast with me, Poetic, and Mr. M2J. We hope you enjoyed our unfiltered conversations, our opinions on different things. Let us know if you agree or disagree with us because that is a thing. Hope you laughed a little bit. Hope you had a memory. Tell us what is your fondest memory that makes you happy, the happiest of when you were younger. That when you think about it, oh man, this made my day, and hopefully you definitely learned a little something new.
Yeah, guys, remember life is too short to be so bitter, to be so hateful, to be just miserable, bro. Misery loves company. So make sure that you smile a lot, man. You try to see life for what is worth. Something every day is a gift. That's why they call it the present. So enjoy that to the fullest. Have a good time. So, people, until next time, make sure to keep on vibing, stay always learning and curious, and keep those cafecitos coming at nighttime. If you've been watching this after we start putting videos after videos, and you decide to binge watch, make sure you got something to keep yourself up. Celsius, cafecito, whatever it is may be.
Facts. And if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Watch me do my little hair and just enjoy. Delicious. No. Make sure you keep your, subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notifications so you can never miss an episode. You can be here joking, being stupid, being crazy with us. We're glad you guys are here. We're glad you guys are now part of the family. If you have subscribed, you are now part of the Latinos Unfiltered podcast family. So we want to welcome you and thank you once again. We're here to keep it real, keep it legit, be talking funny, crazy. Y'all know how we do. And we want you right here with us.
Just random familia. So until next time, this has been the Latinos Unfiltered. Hasta luego.
Peace.